Shalom. This is Truth is Everlasting Lion's Den. I am Yahweh Sap. I camp out with Lion Den, Hawan Ben Yashua in Jacksonville, Florida. But first, I'd like to give a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the Akims, and to the women and children. Kal Halayim La, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Ha Roka Kodash Mahamath. In the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and truth. Double honors to the 144,000 chosen elect. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder Hawan. Salutation to the Arkansas on the four corners of the earth. And to the women and children, Shalom. Okay, well, the Edomites don't quit, or I guess they don't sleep. They have to keep tampering with our food, right? What was his name again? Bill Gates. Gonna make fake meat, right? But it's getting worse than that, okay? The title of this lesson, Trust Not in Oppression. Let me play a little bit of it, then we're going to the scripture. Here we go. Oh, it says here, warning. Won't believe what chemicals are legal in this stuff. In other words, in food. Okay? Here we go.
Like, see? Look at that. Full of seeds. It tastes exactly the same like a regular banana, but you can actually plant these seeds and you will have a new banana tree.
Not going to believe this. ConsumerReports.org. Arsenic, lead, found in popular protein supplements. Here's what you need to know. Today we're going to talk about some more of those things that you guys really like hearing about. Toxic ingredients and things that you guys use probably on a regular basis. Got a list of things that you guys should probably add to your radar coming right up. My name is Cohen here at Riverside Homestead, and if you're brand new here, welcome. If you guys are into prepping tips, emergency preparedness, and most of all, news and awareness, stuff that you want to know about, be sure to hit that notification bell so you guys can stay up to date. Let's jump into this one. For starters, I know a lot of people eat bars, granola bars. The marketing on these things are hot. It's made so that you can easily grab something on the go, which a lot of us don't have a lot of time. Tricky advertising makes you think that you're getting something healthy, supplying you with what you need on the go. This article from Healthy Holistic Living goes over 10 toxic sugar-filled granola bars that you should never eat, and they're healthy swaps. So if you guys aren't already aware of an ingredients list on a packet, it starts with the most important thing as far as quantity in that thing first. So when you read sugar as the first thing, that's basically what you're eating. And on the bad ones, it's usually followed by a bunch of additives and flavoring. A high-quality bar will start with real stuff, nuts, protein, fiber, good old nutrients and vitamins coming from natural sources. And another thing that you might want to keep your eyes peeled, and we've talked about it before, is bioengineered ingredients. Now this to me is a big open-ended loophole and really comes down to the integrity of the company that actually owns and facilitates it. A lot of times it means GMO, and the scariest thing with bioengineered ingredients, for one, it's on nearly everything now, is that ingredient line is basically a blank canvas of whatever. We're talking about stuff that doesn't need to be explained, that's in your food. Think about that this day and age. My opinion, I see red flags all over the place. Maybe stuff you don't buy into, or you don't want to do, or take, or receive. Well, shoot, when the monopoly has a line item on that ingredients list that they don't have to explain, think about the direction that could go in some cases. Just a fair warning, when you know companies are trying to make ingredients that are cheaper, easier, and get away from the actual natural sources because it's more expensive. So Healthy Holistic says, number 10, granola bars you should never eat. Fiber One. It says Fiber One bars are packed full of a laundry list of ingredients that your body doesn't need. It says they have the longest list of ingredients amongst all of them. We're talking things like corn syrup. I know y'all know about corn syrup. Puffed rice, corn, rice flour, palm oil. Now they've got a high fiber count, but with all the other junk that's in there, it's just not worth it. Number 2, Quaker Oats. First 5 ingredients: whole grain rolled oats, brown sugar, rice, sugar, and salt. Not to mention that they've got chocolate in there to add to the sugar. Number 3, special K bars. More ingredients: corn syrup, sugar, fructose, and cane syrup. They're saying this one just truly is unhealthy. Number 4, Cliff bars. Saying that they're designed for pre and post workouts, being super high in calories, sugars, and carbs. So unless you're the guy going on a 5-mile run and just expended a lot of energy, these are the bars that are probably going to make people fat if they're not doing any workouts at all. Number 5 is cashew bars. They say that some are decent, but others are just downright disappointing, containing a lot of those ingredients that you don't want to see at the top of the list. You'd much rather see them at the bottom, and that's especially going for a lean bar. I mean, the first few ingredients are cane syrup, tapioca syrup, pea crisps, chocolate, and peanut flour. It's not the worst, but there's a lot better out there. Number 6, Zone Perfect. We're talking about a 200-calorie bar with 80 calories coming from the fat, 50 grams of cholesterol, 210 grams of salt, and 14 grams of sugar. Zone Perfect. I personally would stay away from those at all costs. Number 7, Balance bars. For example, the chocolate caramel peanut butter bar from Balance is essentially what you would see in a candy bar. 23% of your daily saturated fat needs are being met in one bar alone, along with 22 grams of carbs and 12 grams of sugar. And if that wasn't enough, you'll see ingredients like tapioca syrup, sugar, palm oil, cane syrup, butter, brown rice syrup. Yikes. Number 8, Nature's Valley. Now this is one that you would think feels and looks pretty healthy. I'm thinking granola and honey. That's it. That's all you need. But this is one that I've showed you in previous videos. It's all plastered with bioengineered ingredients, which is disappointing. Their classic oats and honey bar contains whole grain oats, sugar, canola oil, rice flour, honey, salt, brown sugar syrup, baking soda, soy, lecithin, and natural flavor. So aside from the processed oats, there's no quality ingredients in this bar. Number 9, Odwalla bars. Sincerely to Kashi, Odwalla's ingredients aren't all bad, but there are far too many of them. I counted about 15 useless ingredients in apple, toffee, pistachio, chewy nut bar. Although the nutritional information doesn't look terrible, this is another bar that really isn't doing much for your body. If you're looking for the health benefits of pistachios, I'd just buy some unsalted pistachios. Number 10, Think Thin. These bars are in the same category as Zone Perfect. I tried to pick a bar that sounded like it would have less junk in it, but to my surprise, the Lemon Delight bar has a whopping 240 calories, 260 milligrams of salt, and only has one ingredient of any value: almonds. With about 20 grams of protein, you still don't know what you're going to get from all the processed soy and the many other ingredients. And have you guys heard about the most recent genetically modified food approved by regulators for the very first time? Kind of a shocker, but I have to say, when we're talking about toxic ingredients, which are all over the place, non-credible ownership and umbrellas that own everything, it's good for you guys to know that you have an option to get safe ingredients, non-toxic ingredients. Everything's made in America, and you're supporting a private, family-owned business. Our crew that's come from this community can help you guys and show you the difference and switch over a bunch of stuff that you guys are already buying every single month. If that's for you, a link is in the pinned comment and the description. SwitchWithRHL.com. We would love the opportunity to help you guys switch over to safer stuff and better stuff. Check this out. I don't think you guys probably have ever had a real banana. It may have just got worse. From New Science, genetically modified banana approved by regulators for the first time. And this came out February 16th of 2024. This is brand new. Now, the crazy thing with bananas is this sent me down a rabbit hole, which I'd like to say that I knew more about this, but I didn't. In this short video we're going to watch, it's going to teach you a ton of stuff. And you're going to realize or wonder, have you ever actually ate a real banana? This guy is also going to fill us in on understanding what bananas out there are coming from a lab or actually grown out in the wilderness. He has a hack and a number that you need to look for on these bananas. Then after that, I'm going to show you what they're doing to all the fruit. Because you know what? These fruits and vegetables may be up to a year old that you're eating. And how are they doing that? Wouldn't be chemicals, would it? Stay tuned for that one. So as you guys can see right here, Chiquita banana, they say, oh, look, it starts with a 4. That means it's GMO. Meaning it was created in a laboratory. Not from a tree or ground or out there in the woods or the fields or anything. And so, to prove that, the guy slices it in half. And what do you see? You're looking around. Where's the seeds? There's not one seed. So you cannot extract a seed to go plant your own banana, meaning that this is not natural, it's GMO. Meaning this is not natural form, it's received chemicals, and it's been engineered.
This is what a real banana looks like. See? Look at that. Full of seeds. It tastes exactly the same like a regular banana, but you can actually plant these seeds and you will have a new banana tree. There you go.
So by the sounds of it, real bananas are full of seeds, and I've seen pictures of them really loaded with some seeds. So remember, if these things are altered, received chemicals, GMO, how in the world can you go buy organic bananas? So this guy says, if the number starts with a 4, that means it was made in a lab. If you want something that's going to be a little bit better than that, it was out in some field somewhere, number 9. Now I said, remember that video I did? I'll put it up here if I can find it. The one on the meat where they gas the meat to make it last longer. Dude, what if I told you they're gassing all of the fruits and vegetables to the point where you could be eating an apple or some type of fruit that's a year old? This right here is some crazy information. It makes me wonder what the heck we're even buying these days. So let's watch this. It's a shaky video. Sorry about that, but listen to the information. It's nuts.
Most consumers are unaware that the fruit they eat from the supermarket has been treated with a product called Smart Fresh. Now, before I get into what Smart Fresh is, I want you to see it in action. First, they place the fruit in a hermetically sealed chamber. Then they drop the Smart Fresh into some water to form a gas, and then they lock up the gas chamber nice and tight. They leave the fruit there for about 24 hours so that it can soak up all the gas, and voila, your fruit has been contaminated. Smart Fresh. Now, let's look at an apple that's been treated with Smart Fresh and compare it to an apple that hasn't been treated with Smart Fresh. This time-lapse video shows the changes over 3 months.
Stop it right there. That's pretty wicked, huh? The things that they're doing to push all of us to go into digital to get the things that we need. You know, I was just thinking when I was watching this video that I wouldn't be surprised if what happened in that time of Egypt, in Exodus, when Moses went into Egypt and said, "Let my people go," if everybody in the cities start packing up and moving to the country and start growing their own food and start living off the land, right? They start giving the finger to the government, the Edomites. I want to go to Psalm chapter 62, verse 10. Give me a minute. And it goes like this. 62, I said verse 10, yes. Trust not in oppression, become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. Right? So, as you know right now, when you go into YouTube, they're promoting a lot of gimmicks on how you can become filthy rich. And it all has to do by doing some type of business in the internet, or doing something that the AI will be so kindly and nice to help you. Right? And then also, lo and behold, once you do that, you're trapped. Right? Because now you start making that kind of money and you get caught up in, buying things, of course, that you want and need. But hey, that's not going to give us the salvation, and that's not going to give us the power to call in the name of Yahweh Shai to come back and remove these wicked Edomites from power and remove this wicked world from the face of the earth, right? Because then we're going to spend more time in making the money and not enough time, all time, to do the work of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. I want to go to Luke chapter 12, verse 15. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Turn my pages here. 12, I said. 15. And he said unto them, take heed and beware of covetousness, for a man's life consists not in the abundance of the things which he possesses. Right? I mean, they're going to take everything. What was his name? Carl Schwab, right? Who said that you will own nothing and be happy. So we cannot be putting our minds, our hearts, on the things of this world, right? And also be aware that when he said that, he's talking about wife and children, right? Because once you sign up into that digital currency system, rest assured that if you don't accept and practice their belief system, when they tell you, I want you to go here and move over here and do this for them, right? Not only food you won't be able to get, but they can, take away your wife and kids. You gotta, allegedly think that way because they are the wicked, right? I want to go to Psalm chapter 12. Give me a minute while I turn my pages back to Psalm again. Wow. Now they're putting chemicals in fruits and vegetables. They want to make everybody so sick. You know what else I was thinking? I couldn't find it though. There was a YouTube about an old lady. She was a scientist in the field of biology on what humans produce more children. And she came out talking about, she didn't say it the exact way I'm saying it. The so-called Negros Latinos, Native American speckled birds produce more children than the Caucasians. Okay? So you can see why the Caucasians want to bring down the population. Because since we produce more than them, we'll be taking over and removing them out of power eventually. So, something to think about and keep in mind. Psalm chapter 12, I said, yep, turning my pages. 12, 15, verse 5. For the oppression of the poor, for the sightings of the needy, now will I arise, said Yahweh. I will set him in safety from him that puffs at him. Right, verse 6. The words of Yahweh, oops, I gotta hit this again, Salakia, are pure words, as silver tried in a furnace of earth, purifying 7 times. Okay? So, oppression, to grant by extortion. So that's what they're doing to us. That's what they want to push us into, right? Deceitfully, right? Glutton, injury, fraud, distress, unjust gain, cruelly, extortion. See? Since we don't want to do what they want, well then, they are poisoning the food, the air, and the water, and the clothes, and the money. And the land. Right? See how wicked these bastards are? And why we have to go back and call the name of Yahweh Shin Yahushai so you can come back and remove them? I want to go to Psalm 18, chapter 18, verse 30. Give me a minute. Turning the pages here. And for Yahweh, his way is perfect. The words of Yahweh is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him. Yeah. We can't trust the Edomites, even they're going to be starving us to death, even though they keep pushing our button because they want us to get angry and do something violent. No. No way we're going to go in that direction. The more they keep pressing, the more we keep calling the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because that's what they want us to stop and not do. You see? That is our secret weapon. Ecclesiastic chapter 7, verse 7. Give me a minute. Turn my pages here. Surely oppression makes a wise man mad, and a gift destroys the heart, the mind. Yeah. That's what they want to corner us, right? Well, if you do what we say, we give you all these things in the kingdom. Like the devil, Satan said to Yahweh in the mountain, right? Bow down to me, and I give you all the things of the earth, right? But no. There's nothing that we want from the Edomites. Okay? It is Yahweh Shem Yahushai that we need all things, want all things from him. Our Father and our King, King of Kings, Yahweh Shai. Verse 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patience in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Yeah. Better to die, right? So we can multiply than to take the gift of the wickedness when they are going into slavery, when they're going to be removed from power, right? Everything that they're doing is for us to get it all back when Yahweh Shai comes back with the host of angels, right? Verse 9. Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger rests in the bosom of fools. Yeah. Don't let your anger cause you to react in violence with these wicked bastards. You see? This is the time and the moment to call in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and to get the strength, right? To endure, right? The suffering, right? So Yahushua can come back and be the one to kick their ass. I want to go to James chapter 1. Because he's the only one that can do it, really. Because they're going to use all kind of technology and poison against us. You see? Look what's going on still to this day, as a matter of fact. Give you a good example. Look what's going on to this day in Pakistan, right? Look what the Israel is still doing. It looks like more than ever before that what they are really doing is to commit genocide. So if they're doing that over there, what do you think they're doing over here with poisoning the food, the water, and the land? Can you say genocide? Allegedly? Huh? Which one I said? James? Oh, Slakia. Almost forgot. Chapter 1, verse 19. Give me a minute here. I'm still looking for it. Verse 19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. Yep. The only one that can control that in us is the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? Because they want to push everybody to react in anger and in violence so they can come in with their martial law. No. Let them be the ones to get to the point, which they will, right? Open up the floods. And then, lo and behold, Yahweh Shah will come back. Verse 20. For the wrath of man works not the righteousness of Yahweh. No. We want the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to work on their butts, the Edomites. I'm going to go back to Ecclesiastic. Give me a minute. I got to turn my pages here. Chapter 4. Hope that's 7, 5, 4, verse 1 to 2. Where am I? Okay. So I return and consider all the oppressions that are done under the sun. Right? And behold, the tears of such as were oppressed, and they had no comforter, and on the side of their oppressors there was power, but they had no comforter. Yeah, they keep oppressing us, right? They keep pushing our button. They keep starving us, keeping us in slavery to this day, and think they can upgrade it, right? To do it to the whole world. Put everyone in a digital currency system and then put a chip in them, right? Eventually, allegedly. Yeah, they are being set up. They're going to get hit with the okie doke when Yahweh Shai comes back with the host of angels. Verse 2. Wherefore I praise the dead which are already dead, more than the living which are yet alive. Yeah. People get fed up. They wish that, they were not living in this world system, nor of their children's, because it's so wicked, it's so destructive, right? The whole world is disappointed, right? And angry at the Edomites and at the Israel over there. They're getting fed up. And since they want to keep pushing for war they're going to get when Yahweh Shai comes back with the host of angels. I want to go to Isaiah chapter 1. Give me a minute. Turning my pages here, looking for chapter 1. Verse, chapter 1, verse 16. Sorry. It was 2 pages here I caught on. Behold, thou art fair, my beloved, pleasant. I gotta hit the slack here. Also, our bed is green. Read this again, verse 16. Behold, thou art fair, my beloved, yet pleasant. Also, our bed is greener. Yeah. Trusting in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, He's going to make our way, our path, a little easier, as long as we keep holding on to His name and to His work, right? Because this is not going to go on forever as the Edomites think and plan, right? And hope. It's not going to go the way they're going to want it to go. Verse 17, the beam of our house are cedar, and our refer of fair, or I don't know what happened there, Slakia, Okay? But the house that we're waiting for is the kingdom to come. In the name of Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai, the new Jerusalem that's going to come from heaven. Not the one that they're building over there right now, and not the one that's building by hands of man. And wicked at that. Okay? Want to go to Job chapter 35. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. 35. Right? Yep. Ooh. 23, 30. 35, verse 9. By reason of the multitude of oppression, they make the oppressors to cry. They cry out by reason of arms of the mighty. Yeah. Because the wicked have the power right now, the military, right? The banks, the corporations, the 501c3 incorporated churches, they all are against the Hebrew Israelites, the so-called Negros Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds. But again, we're going to be crying out in the name of Yahweh Shin Yahweh Shai. Okay? Because what the Edomites want is to bring everyone down to their knees, right? To accept a fake, false God that does not even exist. A made-up, fake one at that. Verse 10, but none said, where is Yahweh? Right? My maker, who gave songs in the night. Verse 11, who teaches us more than the beast, more than this kingdom of the earth, and makes us wiser than the fowls of heaven. Yeah. Okay? So they got to stop us, from reading the Bible, from calling out the name of Yahweh Shai. Okay? So they're getting ready, right? Right now, I was looking at a YouTube this morning. They already sent, I think it's National Guards and some military to Texas, right? To protect the border. Well, so they say that's why they're doing it, right? But when you think about it, all this time that aliens and migrants were coming through the borders of Texas, now the mayor decides, all these years, now he decides that it's time to put a stop to it? Nah. It sounds to me, it looks to me, right, in the spirit, in the name of Yahweh Shai, that they're getting ready to close down America. For what comes in will not be able to go out. That's what it looks to me. Moving on to verse, that was it. Verse 11, I want to go to Isaiah 51. Where am I? Oh, over here. Give me a minute. Looking for my page. 51 Isaiah. What else? Thank you, Yahweh Shai. Verse 13. And forgettest Yahweh thy maker that has stretched forth the heavens and laid the foundation of the earth, and has feared continually every day, because of the fears of the oppressors, as if he were ready to destroy, and were, is the fear of the oppressors. You know, they want us to fear them so bad, so much, right? That they can do whatever they want to us and that we're going to obey. Okay, well, 2/3 of our people are going to, throw down on their knees and accept, right? They don't want to see their wives and their children starve to death and die in front of their own eyes. See? But there comes a time in life that one so-called Negros Latino, Native American speckled bird has to stand for what is right, for what is true, for what is good. Even if that means dying, than accepting the bullshit of these bastards, the Edomites. Verse 14, the captive exhort hasten that he may be loosened and that he should not die in the pit. Right? Know that his bread should fail. Verse 15, but I am Yahweh thy God, that divides the sea, who waves roar. Yahweh of hosts is his name. Right? He's making it clear to the whole world, hey, I'm the one in control of everything. Yahweh Bashin Yahushai, the Father and the Son, controls everything. Always has and always will. It's not the Edomites that are playing a good act that they're controlling everything for eternity. No. They are being controlled by the left hand, Satan. Right? Being set up by their own daddy, Satan. Okay? Soon to lose everything that they have stolen around the world. Right? That they have raped, murder, and plunder. Verse 16, and I have put my words in thy mouth and have covered thee in the shadows of my hands, that I may plant the heavens and lay the foundation of the earth, and say unto Israel, thou art my people. Woo! That's right. But no, the Edomites saying, no, you are ours. You will always be ours. You will never, never be free. Keep drinking the Kool-Aid, Edomites. Soon you are going to slavery for 1,000 years. Okay? That's what's going to happen. And that's a fact, Jack. I want to leave it. Wait, where was I? Right? 51. I'm going to go and leave it with Song 94. So for that, I have to focus here for a minute. 94, chapter 94. Verse 12. Blessed is the man whom thou chastise, O Yahweh, and teach him out of thy law. Right? I'll leave it with 13. That thou may give him rest from the days of adversities until the pit is dig. Here we go. For the wicked. And that's what they're doing right now. That is the beauty of this beautiful Bible that only belongs to the so-called Negros Latinos, Native American speckled birds. The Edomites that are in power are digging a grave for themselves. Why you think they have bunkers under the ground? In their mind, in their capacity of IQ, they believe they'll be able to hide. No, that's going to be their tomb. And then after they die in their own tomb, guess what happens? Yahweh Shah with the host of angels and the 144,000 chosen elect will come back, grab them out of the grave, out of the tomb, and bring them back to life into slavery for 1,000 years. In other words, we'll be saying to you, surprise! I hope that this was edifying. And with that, I'll say, Shalom.